Hello, Average Dad here. I'd like to show you our new camping sink. So this came about, my wife asked me for a sink so she could do the dishes, and since we don't usually take paper plates to campsites, we use the ones that we have on the cart. And so I was looking for a way to add a sink to the cart, and thought of maybe a place here to hang it, but this side is already pretty much taking, all the space there is accounted for. And then this other side, this is usually where the tent opens, and I have my annex room here, so that's also out of the limit. So we usually just take a hose, and if there's a campsite that has water, we just use the hose. Otherwise, we have our portable shower that I showed you guys in the last video, that it's a holds 6 gallons, so we just put 6 gallons in there, and we could use it to take showers or whatnot. So we use that. But for those at campsites that we do glamp and have water, came up with this little design. So this table is just called let's see, it's all scratched up from me sliding it in and out. It's called Code Creek Outfitters, and it's sold at Academy. It's a fishing table, so it has the tape measure, so you can measure your fish. And then it has, what I liked about it, has 2 sink areas, and one is pretty deep. They're both pretty. This one's the one that's pretty deep. This one's a little more shallow, but it's still pretty good size. And then, in order so that we don't produce a whole puddle of water underneath, my buddy Joey showed me a way to make some plumbing out of PVC. So I copied part of his design. I tweaked it a little bit. I also tweaked it to make it fit inside of the table here, and I added Velcro straps. I screwed them into the plastic, so now everything has a place for it. So when I carry it, it's just all one piece. And I numbered them so they could it could be easy for anyone to set up. So I'd like to show you how it sets up. I come over here. Forgive all the mess that is my garage. Let's see, that's the easiest way to do this. So I'm gonna set up right here. All right, I'll show you guys how it sets up. First, you want to remove all the plumbing. This is what I was showing you as far as it being screwed onto the table here. These legs come right up. And this table has all the plumbing inside you need to set it up. So I'm going to set up the sink real quick. Another cool feature that I didn't mention about this table, it also comes with a little scrap place, you just put a plastic bag there, and if you have like residue from food or whatever, you can always just throw it in there first and then clean. You'll be on this side. I'm just setting it up. Comes with 2 drains and everything you need to set it up. There's a gasket on the top and the bottom. It also has plugs in case you want to just hold water in there, and a little strainer so big chunks of food particles don't fall through the tubing. Alright, I'm just going to set up the other drain. And mind you, this is when you're going to be in camp for a couple days. So it's not a super fast setup, but it's not terrible either. This is all just hand tight. Alright, now down to the plumbing. So, take my one piece. This goes from there to 3, 4, and 5. So if you look at it, it kind of makes a big cross with a L on top. Basically, the whole point of that is so you can stand up and slide it underneath. I don't know if you can see from here. Let me grab the camera. It just kind of stands up. So you position it where you want it to go. Press down on that. And then you take these and just put them in there. So now when they drain into this tube. And then you can set that up to wherever you need it to go. So it's at least a couple feet away. It won't make a puddle underneath your sink. What my buddy was telling me also, you could just take your shovel, you know, make a hole, and then all the water that comes out, you just pour out the back. So I'm gonna go grab my hose. I'm gonna put the camera back where it was. I'm gonna set it up so you can see how it actually works. Alright, so I just turned on the hose. And there you go. It's water. So like I said, it has these little plugs. So you could put them in wherever you need it, either way. Now let that fill up so you can see how it drains out after the fact. Really like the table. Like I said, this is a little more close-up of the particle bag. So you take your plates, scrape whatever off, you put them in there. I usually here I have another on the same thing that you see on the other video, the drain. Just put it here, and when I'm done taking care of the dishes, put them there, let them strain out. The strainer, I guess that's what it's called. And gonna let that go. Comes down. Everything is hand tight right now, so that's why it's kind of leaking there a little bit, but I didn't tighten it hard enough. Yeah, that's what it is. I didn't tighten it hard enough. So now it's tight, no leaks, no puddles. It comes right out back, right to here, right wherever you want to direct it to. So it keeps your feet from getting muddied. Again, this is just the T-piece, the part that holds it standing up. Comes right out, very inexpensive, and it gets the job done. All right, hope you guys enjoyed.